Breakfast on BBC Radio York. It's 7:25. Now let's catch up with a teenager who's undergoing an epic cycle ride through Yorkshire. Jeremy Daubney, who's 19, is raising money for two charities which are very personal to him. And I'm really pleased to say he's dismounted his bike and he's here for a chat. Morning, Jeremy.
Morning, Georgie. How are you doing?
I'm very well, but no, how are you doing? Because you are on this epic journey. Where do we find you this morning?
So right now I'm over in Bridlington, just heading up the north coast now.
Gosh, and how far have you cycled so far?
So I think it's probably just over 1,000 miles now. So I started down in my home in Kent, came along the south coast, onto the Isle of Wight, then up to Wales, round the coast of Wales, up to Lancaster, and then I did a cycle path called the Way of the Roses, which brings me along to Bridlington, and here I am.
Oh, my word. And how has it been for you? Because you've had some spectacular weather, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, if you think back to this about a month ago now, we started off with a pretty weird May, so it was sort of hailing every day for the first week. And then when I got to Wales, just the sun came out and it's been absolutely beautiful.
And how are the legs doing? Or how's the bottom doing, actually? Because that's probably one of the most painful parts, isn't it? A bit saddle sore, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just about adjusted now, but it took a little while to get used to this new life.
Yeah, plenty of Vaseline. I think that's the answer, isn't it?
Definitely.
Now, look, I say that this is very close to your heart. Why are you cycling this epic distance?
So essentially it's in memory of my two parents who sadly passed away. So my dad, Giles, passed away of a brain tumour in September 2018, and my mum, Claire, passed away of motor neurone disease in May 2019.
Oh.
So I'm raising money for the Motor Neurone Disease Association and the Brain Tumour Charity.
Goodness me. So on this cycle ride, I bet they are forefront in your mind, aren't they, your mum and dad?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's what spurred me on and kept me going. And I just want to raise as much awareness and funds for these two charities because they had to suffer. They suffer a lot, and no one should have to suffer like them.
No. How much money have you raised so far?
So just over 18,000 now. So it's been a good old response.
That is, you need one of these. Over 18 grand, Jeremy, that is phenomenal.
Oh, thank you very much. No, it's been everyone's been so supportive.
Yeah, and when does the journey end? You know, how far are you going?
So the challenge essentially is being on the road for 7 weeks. There's no end destination. So it's wherever I am I'm now starting the third week now. So wherever I am in 3 weeks today on July 5th. So it's all quite exciting, just as the fitness improves as you go. So I'll see where I am.
You're like a man mountain by the end of it.
Or a shriveled man, to be honest, just withering away.
Oh my word! And are you able to, keep the calorie intake? Have you noticed how how your body is sort of changing over the last 4 weeks?
Well, here comes the challenge. So essentially, I'm also on the road looking for Britain's best breakfast as I go. So
and where has it been so far? Who's top of the list?
So far, it's down on the Pembrokeshire coast. It's a cafe, and forgive my poor Welsh pronunciation, called Café y Ragna. And they did an absolutely cracking full English, but we have a very comprehensive rating system, and I'll be probably trialling a breakfast in Scarborough later today.
Oh, right. Well, I'm thinking the Harbour Bar is quite nice. Yeah, honestly, I think that might actually... Oh, apparently I've just been told it's closed at the moment, so you're going to have trouble there. Oh, I think it was going to rival Cafe Aragna. So the rating system, how does that work?
So essentially every breakfast receives a score out of 20 for its ability to hold to tradition. So I want to see all the components.
So no hash browns then?
Sizes. Oh, no, for hash browns, definitely. For English breakfast needs a hash brown.
Okay.
Portion sizes, of course. I want to see very generous portion sizes.
Yeah. Okay.
The egg receives its own category because it's an important element. Chef's touch. Want to see the chef doing a bit of something amazing on the plate, and then the ambience of the cafe to finally seal the deal.
Well, here's the thing. I think I have the perfect place for you. I was there only the other week. The Hideout Cafe on Columbus Ravine.
Oh yeah, where? Oh right,
It's on the main. It's on the main drive down, so on your right hand side, and it is. Oh, I had a vegetarian breakfast because I'm trying to lay off the meat substances, but it was absolutely lovely. Halloumi. They had halloumi on there.
Ooh. Well, maybe we'll give it a go.
Yeah, I think you should write that one down. Scarborough. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much.
Jeremy, you're a total star. I wish you well for the next, until the 5th of July, and see where you get to.
Alrighty, lovely stuff. And if anyone wants to find me, you can find me on Instagram at Tour de Full English, all one word.
Tour de Full English.
That's the one.
You total star. Jeremy, thanks so much for coming on the show, and happy cycling today.
All right, thanks a million, Georgie. Take care.
Lovely stuff. Jeremy Daubney there. He's cycling in memory of his parents, and he's raising huge amounts of money for motor neuron disease charity and also the brain tumour charity as well. You're listening to Georgie at Breakfast on BBC Radio York.